And welcome back. We're coming to you live today from Triumph Bank in Germantown, right on Farmington, near Poplar and Farmington, next to Memphis Pizza Cafe in Germantown, which I always like. Memphis Pizza Cafe, but not in Memphis.
Yes.
With us now is right here, you're the Lori Bramlett?
Lori Jones Bramlett, yes, sir.
And with DeNeuville Learning, is you executive director of DeNeuville Learning Center?
Yes, sir. DeNeuville Learning Center in Midtown, yes, sir.
And what did it tell us about the DeNeuville Learning Center?
Okay. Well, DeNeuville Learning Center is a place where we provide adult education for women. So we do high school equivalency, English as a second language, citizenship test preparation, computer basics, sewing, and other skills-based classes. But the most important thing that we're able to offer there at our center is on-site childcare.
Which is difficult for anybody, especially when it's so many single moms out there. It's,
Yes.
A, if you have a job, what do you do with them? And B, if you're going to try to get better yourself to get a better job, what do you...
And you bring up a really good point because childcare is the number one most common barrier for adult women who are seeking education and opportunities. So without us being able to provide that, many of our students would not have the opportunity to come to classes.
Where do your people come from? How do they find out about you?
We are very much a grassroots type of an organization. Most of our students find out about us by word of mouth. They have a friend or a relative or someone within their community or church that has come to our center for classes and had a great experience, and so they talk about it and then they end up bringing friends and family with them. So most of it is word of mouth.
Which I think most, especially grassroots efforts, start off that way because
Exactly,
they have no
yes.
budget to do any kind of marketing with.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. Yeah, we are a nonprofit, and our budget is incredibly tight because we do want to focus, every dime on programming and making that impact directly with the women and children we serve. So we really have a zero budget for marketing and for networking.
Which is where the executive director has to be very creative.
Yes, exactly, and take advantage of opportunities such as this. So thank you so much for allowing us the chance to reach your audience and share the mission of DeNeuville Learning Center.
How did you come to DeNeuville?
Well, I have been the executive director for 6 years, and when I moved here, I'm from Little Rock. When I moved here 6 years ago, it literally was the only job that I applied for that it just felt so perfect and like the right fit, and I guess they felt the same way. I took over from Sister Lakshmi Napagoda, who had started the agency 15 years before I started, and so I was the first non-sister executive director. So they put a lot of faith in me, and I did the same, and it's been a great situation.
I just remember I was went to school with the nuns myself and still have scars. They probably said, it's not the sister anymore. That was a long time ago.
Yes,
They did that.
yes.
They have new rules now.
They do, yes. And we are, though we were founded by the Sisters of the Good Shepherd, we've always been non-denominational. We're completely independent. We serve all women regardless of backgrounds, and we do not receive any funding from the diocese or the government or the United Way. So we're completely dependent upon our community supporters.
And so how do you get out in front of them?
Really, it's just, again, word of mouth, and we have amazing board members and volunteers who help us with that, and that's really the only way we're able to do it is because once people find out about what we do, they seem to connect with the mission, and they want to help us, and that's really the only way we're able to succeed.
If somebody does want to get involved, you have a Facebook, a website?
Yeah, we have all of those things. Our website is DeNeuville, DeNeuville Center.org. It's a mouthful, but DeNeuvilleCenter.org is our website, and we are on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Where's your actual physical building?
We are in Midtown. We are at 190 South Cooper, so really at the intersection of Cooper and Union.
Okay.
We're very conveniently located, and we're also right on a couple of major bus stops, which is great because transportation is the second most common barrier for adult women. So we really try to do everything we can to leverage our resources to enable students and women who want to come and improve their situations for themselves and their children. We want to make that possible for them.
How do they qualify when they come in and say, look, I want to help? I mean, do you have like a 5-step program somebody you have to look at?
Actually, we do not have any requirements. A lot of other agencies do. Our only requirements truly are that she's a female over the age of 18 and that she needs our help.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you were to solicit, I mean, especially this time of year, because I guess you need everything.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and that's such a great thing. We need volunteers. We need, of course, contributions, but we also need in-kind items. A lot of times people, you know, are trying to clean out their closets or children's items at the end of the year, getting ready for all the new Christmas stuff, and those are the kind of things that we can use sometimes as well. So I always encourage people to just give us a call or shoot me an email. Our number is 726-5902. And there's always a way to get involved if you would like to.
Does anybody, do they stay there? Any of them stay there, or is this an outpatient kind of a situation?
Great question. We are completely outpatient. It is an educational institution, so they come in for classes, and we do have a lot of support services that we offer, but it is not residential.
Well, you know, we were talking earlier. There's so many needs in this community.
Absolutely. Yes.
And it's like not like one's above the other, because they're just literally. I stopped by Ron Olson. It's RVR. They have their bikes for tykes to drive going on,
which is fantastic.
And then Channel 5 was having their food drive yesterday for filling that need. And then you've got folks that are educational needs, and all of them have to be taken care of.
Absolutely.
And so.
Yes.
You know, I know when I've had restaurants, so they get people come to them a lot for donations, and I used to rotate, because you know there's other people that need help too, and you can't help the same ones every year. But I do think that stay in touch, and we'll have you back on, because you do have to remind people that you're there.
Yes.
And this is the first time I've met you, the first time I've known anything about DeNeuville, so this is a big day.
Well, welcome to the DeNeuville family.
Well, we love to help you. That's what the show's about. It's Earle Farrell from Memphis. We are, and we want to help everybody we can, especially this time of year.
Absolutely. Well, we very much appreciate it, and you know, I agree with you. There are so many needs, and that's one of the great things I will say about the Memphis community, but also the nonprofit community. We have really done a great job of working together, and we network a lot and do a lot of internal referrals, and so I've seen that here in Memphis in a way that I have not seen in other communities, and it is something to be proud of.
It was the same way in the restaurant business. If somebody ran out of oysters on Friday night, he'd call you, I need some oysters.
That's what we do in the nonprofit world too, and it's really the only way that we're ever going to be able to help these families, because we're all working with the same families essentially. So it is a great thing, and we should be proud of Memphis.
Well, we're proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lori Bramlett, she's with the DeNeuville Learning Center in Midtown. And
yes,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.